Welcome to the Inside Scoop with Joann and Kelly. Now consider this short chat a friendly Friday bonus where they will share the inside scoop on some of their favorite things in the creative world. From fashion, travel, art, and product recommendations. Inquiring minds get ready because Joann and Kelly are happy to share.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today on the Inside Scoop. This is episode 180, and today we're talking about books you must read. So a little fact you might not know about the two of us is that we love to read. It's just the perfect ending to a crazy day, a great way to relax. And so we used to always have books and we'd pass them back and forth and pass them back around our office. But now I got Joann hooked on our little Kindles. So we have those. But, I've always thought of giving a good book recommendation to a friend is like giving a gift, like on a silver platter. Like, here you go. Here's hours of entertainment.
I've already vetted this for you.
Yes. Yeah.
So
here you go. Here's pure entertainment. I'm just handing it to you. So anyway, that's what we're going to do for you today. So before we talk about two books that we have both, well, actually, Joann read one. I'll read it soon. And then I read the other one. I want to read you this quote from a great author of some books that you may have already read, Taylor Jenkins Reid. And she says, I've always thought that a good book should be either the entry point inward to learn about yourself or a door outward to open you up to new worlds.
that's
Right?
so
It's
great.
exactly what books are.
That's so great.
So we're going to open up the discussion with my recommendation for you today. My gift to you on a silver platter is The Covenant of Water, and that is by Abraham Verghese. And my sister recommended this to me. It's part of the Oprah Book Club, which sometimes I think her books are a little heavy but this book was really long, but I think I don't want to scare you, but I want to say it might be like 700 pages or something. But anyway, don't be scared. Don't be scared. I read it in a week, but it's a story that takes place in South India, and it spans the time frame of 1900 through 1977 of 3 generations of people. And they have this peculiar family trait that's this hereditary trait that gets handed down of where in every family somebody drowns. And that's
How can that be a hereditary trait?
Well, you find out through the book.
Okay.
I can't tell you.
Okay.
You have to read it. But it's kind of an underlying theme in the book. It's not all that it's about. It's not like the whole book is very morose. But anyway, it's beautifully written. It's one of those that it's just a story that keeps going. And if you've read The Red Tent or The Dove Keepers, it kind of reminded me of that, where it was like a land I've never been to a life, especially in the early 1900s, that I can't relate to. And the story of this family and their traditions and their culture and what they eat and how they love. And so anyway, it was transporting. So anyway, I love books that are kind of a time and place that are unfamiliar to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm getting an education at the same time.
You have a much more elevated sense of reading, where I am kind of like, if there's too many adjectives, the sky was the color of the whatever. And so it takes them like 5 minutes to get to, it's probably very beautifully written and it's probably more elevated, but I don't have kind of like the patience. So that's why I like the thrillers.
Yeah.
Because first of all, and this is probably very bad. When I start a book, if it doesn't capture me right away, I don't have the patience to keep on.
Yeah, she doesn't have the 60-page rule like I do.
No,
hers is more like a 5-page rule.
Yeah, the two chapters is as far as I'll go.
Yeah.
And
you need short chapters.
I need short chapters because I usually read before I go to bed. And if they're too long, I will look and see, nope, I'm going to fall asleep. And then the other bad thing is if I don't read something for 3 days, I have to go back and read I can't really always remember. It has to be something that I've read recently to be able to tell you about it, which is
But I agree. I like that you read like that because to me, that's my palate cleanser. Like I need a break from a heavy book. So
Yeah.
I will read,
Yeah.
like I'm reading this one next that
Okay.
she's about to talk
So
about.
this is Dolly Parton, James Patterson, Run, Rose, Run. And first of all, I thought it was James Patterson and Dolly Parton, the two of them.
Mhm.
So she is an author. I mean, she's written 3,000 songs, if you can believe
Totally
that.
amazing.
He's written over 322 books. They were big fans of each other, and he wanted to write this story about a Nashville woman trying to break into the business. And so he had his agent contact her agent, and then they ended up meeting, just the two of them without any of the agents, and they decided to come up with this story. So it is a story about a young girl who's escaping something,
Mm-hmm.
and she goes to Nashville to try to make it big. And she's really tough, and there's a reason that she is. She ends up sleeping, in bushes some nights, and then she goes to like a open mic night and sings, and everybody goes crazy. And she's an amazing singer, and she writes her own music, which actually Dolly's written these, and they're all in the back of the book.
Oh my gosh.
All the songs.
Can you hear them on the radio, or it's just for this? It's just for the book.
I guess it's just for the book. Now, they're
Okay.
supposed to be making a movie out of this.
Oh, Reese Witherspoon is
yes,
producing, right?
I think so. And then Dolly's supposed to play the main character.
No way.
Yes. So I think it's really cool, but it's a little bit of a thriller. It's just a great story. The woman, the things that end up happening to her, there's something in her past, but you don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of understand it, and it all ends in a very good way. But there's 4 or 5 main characters, and it's just really, really good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, we thought we would do this because whenever I finish a book that I love, I post it on my personal Facebook page, and I've gotten quite the following of like, we have our little book club like this. It's not official, but my friends that
she wants to be Reese.
I do. No, but I just, like I said, reading a good book and passing it along is a gift. And it's just great.
So to wrap it up, the 2 books are The Covenant of Water and Run, Rose, Run. And that is the inside scoop.
We will see you next week on Inside Design with Kandrac Kole. So thanks for listening, and let us know if you read those books and what you thought about them. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining Joann and Kelly for this fun sidebar chat. We hope you learned a thing or two and will share with your friends. Listen to the Inside Scoop every other Friday, and feel free to reach out to them anytime at kandrac-kole.com.